This is the mail. Anything sent through the postal system is called mail or post. We used to depend more on postal system before internet era. Now the internet mailing system has become substitute for postal mail. Mail has become email, that is electronic mail. You may listen an electronic message, sent from one computer to another, and it lets you communicate with other people on the internet. Generally Gmail, Hotmail, Yahoo! Email service providers are offering their services through their websites for public usage, mostly for personal use. Whereas website email IDs are for business purposes. They are the private email IDs. Here we are going to understand with more by comparing the traditional mailing service with the internet email. Mailing address. This is your postal address. In this, you will have to write your name, house number, street name, city name, and PIN code. This is your simple email address. Mailing delivered. Your mail cover is delivered by the mail carrier. This is the post box, and drop a letter inside it. Once in a day, these letters collected, sent through mail carries, from one place to another. Your electronic message is delivered across the internet. Mailing receiver. Received by hand, or home mailbox. Whereas email reaches your email account inbox. Mailing delivery time. To deliver the mail, it takes 2 days or even more, and it depends on the place of address. Email delivery is instant. Mailing content. Physical. Digital. Mailing costs. Postal mail service is chargeable, whereas the emails are free. Let us say, this is the email server. A mail server is a program, are responsible for receiving, routing, and delivering email messages. A mail server is the computerized equivalent of your friendly neighborhood mailman. She is preparing a mail, and send it to her friend. First mail reaches to its email server, and stores in the account of sender email ID. When the boy opens his mail account, all the mails under his account will reach his system. Now he's reading the mail, and giving reply to her. Again the email reaches to the email server, stores under her account. When she opened the mail of her account, it reaches the mail in her system. To send an email or received an email, you need email address. Let us understand email address. Email address was given by the email service provider. Earlier we have seen email server. That email server maintained by email service provider. Different email service providers are there in the market. Those are providing the email services with free of cost for personal use, like Gmail, Yahoo, Hotmail, etc. I'm going to choose Gmail as my service provider, that is gmail.com. Choose username, generally it's your name. Like Johnny, David, Rowan. My name is Johnny, so I'm using the username as Johnny. This is johnnygmail.com. It means your name and email service provider name. There should be a symbol between these two names, that is @. Now the email address is johnny@gmail.com. You will have to change the username, if the username is already registered by somebody else. In case your email service provider is Yahoo, then your email ID looks like johnny@yahoo.com. Similarly, in case your email service provider is Hotmail, then your email ID will become johnny@hotmail.com. You can also change the username as you want, but the username should be unique for the email service provider. Sometimes, your email service provider could be your website name. Spam. An attempt to force the message on people who would not otherwise or choose to receive it. Spam is flooding the internet with many copies of the same message. Attempt to force to receive the message. Most spam is commercial advertising.